Hello everybody. You can tell it's fall. I'm wearing long sleeves. It's 60 degrees out. So to me, this is the best time of the year. You got football, you got fall and the colors and the leaves, and people get back into their reef tanks. So this is the time to get into it because he still has a ton of corals from the summer. The hobby hasn't really picked up yet, so you get your really choice of a lot of things. Also, Vietnam is now releasing soft corals again. And like Fiji, they have some of the nicest soft corals out there. I'm going to point out a few of them. I'm actually picking up a couple of them myself today. Just some really nice corals today. Also, they're running a sale through the weekend here. 30% off Favias, 25% off Acan Lords. Some really choice pieces. The Favias are really nice. They do well. They are aggressive. I'll tell you that up front. So put them by themselves. If you feed them frequently, they aren't quite as aggressive. So keep that in mind. But those are some of my favorite LPS corals. So I will show you some absolute beautiful pieces today. I think you'll be really happy with them. So we're starting off today with one of the nicest Yumas I've seen in a long time. A yellow mouth, rose and purple body, and yellow polyps. I mean, a really sweet Yuma. I mean, if you're into mushrooms, this is one of the choicer ones I've seen in a while. Next, if you're into elegance, this is again, one of the most vivid pink-tipped elegances I have seen. I mean, as you can see, the tips are not only pink, but there's a little bit of raspberry to them too. This is a really spectacular head. You can see how fully open and happy it is. Again, feed it regularly, keep it away from other things that it can burn, and it will do really well. If you want to fill up the bottom third of your tank, this is a coral that will do that. Now, if you're into big Lobophilias, this one again is almost as big as my hand, has a variety of colors, is big and open. This is another showpiece if you want a centerpiece Lobophilia. Like I said, this is the time of year to get some of the nicest corals. This is the end of winter in the coral collecting area, so this is when they have typically the most choice corals coming in, and people have been slow picking up because they don't do much with the reefs over the summer. So now's the time to get stuff to really fill in your tank for the fall and winter. Next on our list are some of these Wilsonis. They're or Wilsonii, however you want to pronounce it. Really nice and colorful bottom coral. Don't require a ton of light. Under blue lights, they just glow, and feed them, target feed them. Don't broadcast feed, but feed them specifically. Turn the current off and make sure the fish don't pick at them whenever they're eating, because it takes them a while to swallow the food, to take the food in, so give them a chance to do that. And as always, they have some really nice chalices. Two of my favorites are this purple with yellow eyes with a yellow-orange rim, or a really nice green watermelon, nice green rim, pink purple body, orange eyes. I mean, a really sweet watermelon. If I had room for a chalice, that's the one I would take to put into my tank. Next on my list, I don't think I've ever done picks without having some Euphilias, but they've finally gotten in some of the more orange. When I say orange, these are fluorescent orange. These will show up across the room when you run the blue lights. Some nice branching hammers, and they have a variety of sizes from 4 or 5 heads down to 1 or 2 heads. So you get your pick, but these are some of the nicest orange hammers I've seen in a long time. And one of the great things that has happened in the hobby is some really nice colored Gawnies are coming in, plus they're being propagated. Here's a variety of different colored ones, and you can see a lot of them are bi and tricolors, where different polyps have different colors. These really stand out in the tank. Again, feed them regularly, small amounts often, and they'll do very well in your tank. Also, I have found out that these are far more aggressive than I thought they were. They will kill other things near them, so make sure you give them space. Next on our list of Euphilias is an Aussie wall. You can see it's as big as my hand. It is truly spectacular. It's kind of peach with lime green with a little bit of dark green mixed in. It is a really nice specimen. And as with all Euphilias, I highly recommend you feed them a couple times a month, or a couple times a week rather. I've gone to feeding them Oyster Feast and from Reef Nutrition, as well as a couple of their other products, their Arctic Pods and things like that. Small amount, a couple, 3 times a week. Don't overfeed them because they'll tend to spit it out. So feed them regularly and they'll stay open and full and happy like this. Next on our list is one of my favorites, the Lemon Splash Branching Hammer. I mean, it is purple and blue with the little splashes of yellow in it. It is truly a really nice hammer to add to your tank. Like I said, I don't think I've ever done one of these without talking about the hammers, and they have some of the nicest hammers I've seen in a while. And lastly, as I'm going to mention at the end, there's a sale running on Favias and Acans. These are some of the Favias. They have a wide variety from a wide different areas, different sizes, different colors. But any color you want, any name you want, now's the time to get them with a 30% discount. Well, I hope you enjoyed my picks for this month. I think I got some really choice pieces in there. Also want to point out that they're running a giveaway, an anniversary giveaway on Reef2Reef. Go there right now. They have $1,000 in prizes. There'll be at least 4 winners. Go there, register, sign up, and you get $250 worth of corals from here, which is some of the nicest corals you can see. So I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I hope you enjoyed my picks this month.